Hey, today is day 22 of practice swimming. I'm back here on my own in the pool, and I had my fourth lesson with my coach. And in that lesson, she was encouraging me in certain segments to try to remove my waist float and without stress to track my progress, whether I can even float and paddle a little just with the kickboard. And to my surprise and amazement, I could for a distance. And after a while, my fear got in the way, and I kind of stood at the pool. But I did that a couple of times, and she told me to pace myself, and we'll try again in the next lesson without causing more anxiety and stress to me. But that had me thinking that often our fear gets in the way. It might not be us not having the techniques to float on our own or to paddle and kick and float without the waist float, but it might just be our limiting beliefs within ourselves, thinking that without the waist float, I will surely sink. And that kind of inhibited me to have more courage to keep going. But nevertheless, I will keep trying, and I'll wait for her to come in the next lesson before we attempt without the waist float again. So in the meantime, I've been trying to build my stamina. So here's my attempt at the pool, trying to clock some laps on my own. And I do realize this is very much a journey which requires a lot of patience and consistency to build that stamina. Oftentimes we want to swim very fast and last very long in the pool. But the reality is that if we are new to this, our stamina is probably not there. Our techniques still require much refinement and practice to build that muscle memory, to build that bodily awareness. So it is a process that cannot be rushed. And it reminds me like our inner work. Sometimes when we are working with our traumatized inner children, so many of them sharing their frustrations, their pain, their trauma, at the moment of working through these issues, it almost feels like we cannot get through this barrier. It's just shrouded with so much work to do. But as we keep pacing, as we keep going and trying, no matter what, it will reach a point where we look back and realize how far we have journeyed, how much of a progress we have made in healing and soothing our own traumatized inner children without even realizing. And that also requires so much patience and consistency on our part. So I'll keep going, and I will keep getting in touch with my own inner children as well, to hold space for them, to comfort and soothe them, to help them understand together with me that the pool is safe and we can continue to make progress together, and I will support them no matter what. So have a beautiful day ahead. See ya!